Hey, good evening. Kathy Beatty here with Divorce Support Anonymous, coming to you, stepping into your life to give you guidance, hope, direction, and resources as you go through the trauma of divorce. I am still away from home this evening, still in Tennessee, caring for my son who was in an accident and has a brain injury. So I'm still here, but I also still wanted to come with you and just to speak into your life for just a short period of time. Sorry, the lighting's not the best, um, but we will make do. So please give me credit for showing up. That's about what all I can give right now is just showing up. So I tonight wanted to talk with you about a special group that I'm holding. It's only 5 sessions, and this group is for those of you who were the ones to initiate the divorce and are overwhelmed with guilt and are not able to move forward because of it. So this 5-session group is going to be very confidential, very anonymous. You can name yourself whatever you want to name yourself. It's going to be a small group. I'm hoping it'll be under 10. And we are just going to speak to this topic. For those of you who are stuck and are not able to move forward because you initiated the divorce and you feel incredible weight of guilt because of it. So these are some of the points that we are going to talk about. And well, before I get into that, let me just share this with you. Many of you, as you feel guilt, are isolating and you're not seeking help. And you are just so overwhelmed with guilt that you don't want to reach out. And I get that. I understand that. But there is something incredible that happens when you are in a group of individuals who get you, who understand the words that you are speaking. And you are going to hear people in this group. It's true of all of my groups, and it's going to be true of this group as well. You're going to hear people articulate your pain in such a way that you have not been able to state it. And that has incredible value for you. That's the amazing magic of groups. So I'm sitting in a group with people, and I hear someone else describe exactly how I'm feeling, but I couldn't find the words for it. And when we begin to find the words for it, we become empowered to move forward from it. And all of the discovery that's going to take place in these groups is really going to help you move forward. So if you are one of those individuals, and I have one in mind right now who is going to come to this group, and we are going to share our stories and be heard. This is going to be a safe environment. The only way that anyone's going to talk about what you state is they're going to talk in prayer. And that's what I'm going to ask. And again, if you want to come in anonymous and you want to call yourself Joe Smith, when really your name is something totally different, that's fine. Because the point is, you have got to reach out and start the healing process. I understand how guilty you are feeling because you probably think you blew it. You ruined it. You made the wrong decisions. You did some stupid things. We all do in divorce, by the way, but you can't seem to get past the guilt because of it. You need this group. You need this group. I'm going to decide the time, and it's going to be on Zoom. We'll decide the time depending on the participants, what time works best for them. So that is how we're going to decide the time. So if you connect with me, I will get you a registration form. And again, you can put all the fake information you want on it. I will need your email address. Maybe you can create a new one just for this group if you really need to be totally private. And we will have people from all over the country, I don't know, all over the world perhaps. But the point is, you really need to be part of a group to start dealing with all of this guilt that is holding you back. There are really specifically 3 points that we're going to talk about. Number 1 is you have got to forgive yourself. And I know so many of you say, I just can't forgive myself. I can't. We're going to walk through some steps to help you forgive yourself from this because you've got to free yourself. You cannot carry the weight of this along with you. Number 2, realizing you did what you did, even though you see it wrong in your eyes right now, for a reason. There was some reason why you did what you did, and we need to uncover that and discover that again so we can let it go and we can begin to move forward. The third point we're going to talk about, guilt and shame is overwhelming and you feel you can't break free. Those are the individuals that I would love to see part of this group. Guilt and shame is difficult to deal with. We can't go back. We can't go back to the past, but we can learn some tools to help ourselves move forward, begin to accept where we are, what we have done, forgiving ourselves, being able to let go of that guilt and that shame. And there are some particular points that I want to make on this journey. And let's see, this is one. He has not dealt with us according to our sins, nor punished us according to our iniquities. For as high as the heaven is above the earth, so great is his mercy towards those who fear him, those who recognize him as God and respect him as God. As far as the east is from the west, so far he has removed our sins from us. So this is only one of the verses that we're going to explore in this living proof that we can let it go. And we can get God's forgiveness for what has happened. And then we need to pry that guilt away from us and let it go so we can begin to move forward. And we're going to do it in a group. I hope that you will connect with me. If you are one who initiated this divorce, feel an incredible amount of guilt and shame because of it, and need to break free to be able to move forward. That's true probably for all of us in one way or another, but some of you are so stuck, are so frozen and paralyzed from this that you simply cannot move forward and start designing your new life. This needs to be addressed. I want to help you to address it. So connect with me through this site that you are watching this Friday Night Live on, and I will send you a registration form. The participants will decide what time works best for them. Could be in the middle of the morning, early in the morning, late at night. We're going to decide as a group what time is really going to work for us. And then we are going to begin to tackle this to free ourselves from all of the weight of the sin and guilt and shame so we can begin to move forward into the life that is beyond the other side of divorce. Please, please, if that's you, don't hesitate. It's there is a charge, it's like $10 a night. So 5 weeks, $50. And if you cannot afford that, let me know. And I will try to make some arrangements and get a sponsor for you. So with that, I pray for all of you who are listening to this, that you will reach out, that you will begin to get the healing started. This is Kathy Beatty with Divorce Support Anonymous, walking with you every step of the way through the trauma of divorce. Good evening.